Hi guys, welcome. My name is Emma. If you're new, welcome and thank you for coming to visit my channel. In today's video, I'm just going to be doing a quick everyday makeup look. Someone asked to know a little bit more about what I do on the regular, so I figured that I would do a short get ready with me using all of my makeup picks from this week. And yeah, so that's what I'm gonna be doing. So far I've already just washed my face and I've moisturized it using the Bobbi Brown Extra SPF. I used a tinted moisturizer balm because I had a few errands that I needed to run this morning, and this is just kind of what it looks like. I do feel that it does really give me a glow. It's very luminizing, so if you have oily skin you're gonna hate this, but I have dry skin and I just think it just makes it feel really nice. And I've also been told that a lot of the Bobbi Brown products can be used as primer, so I'm just gonna go ahead and maybe I'm just going to prime my nose and then I'll just do my foundation like normal. But before we start, my lips are a little dry, so I'm going to use my YSL. This is Tint and Oil. And this is number 6, I believe. It's the peachy one. And I do this every morning. Okay, and then right now I'm using my Smashbox Photo Finish Pore Minimizing Primer. This is what it looks like. And I realized that I think I wasn't using enough primer before, because I used to feel that it didn't do much, but this last week I actually started adding a little more, and I really noticed a difference in the appearance of my pores. So I'm just gonna tap it in. I don't know if it's dark. I'm just using, I'm in front of a window, but if it starts looking too dark, I might turn on my ring light. If you see, my pores don't look as enlarged as they did before. Okay, for foundation this week I was using the Lancome Teint Idole in shade 410. I think on some days I probably added too much because I realized that halfway through my day I really had to blot because it looked oily in my T-zone, and I also noticed that it looked a little cakey around my nose. So this time I just used 2 pumps, and I'm using this huge Sonia Kashuk blending sponge. I found it at Target. It came in a pack of I think 6, 2 large ones and then 3 or 4 small ones. But this large sponge is really nice because it gets a lot of it done very quickly. On regular work days when I slept in and don't have a lot of time, I normally just do my foundation. I don't color correct. But if I have more time, I would have color corrected a little bit under my eyes and on the sides here where I have these little spots. But for a quick makeup look, this will do. Then I go in with my concealer. Right now I'm using the Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer in the shade Medium Neutral. This is it looks like, and I'm almost done using it. I just add here, and I'm also gonna go ahead and use it to prime my eyelids. So now that we've done that, we want to set the eyelids and the concealer, and I use my Wayne Goss airbrush to do that. And right now I'm using the Marc Jacobs Finish Invisible the Marc Jacobs Perfecting Coconut Setting Powder. And I'm not sure how I feel about this. It has a little net in there, and I feel that I don't get enough product, so I don't know how to describe it, but I don't feel like I get enough product. But you want to make sure that you don't have any creases, and then you just go in and set. Now I'm gonna go in with bronzer, and the bronzer that I've been using is the Rimmel London Maxi Bronzer. This is what it looks like. This is the... Ooh. Oh my gosh! It came out. Maybe I can put it in a palette or just glue it back in. I knew that was gonna happen. I have it in the shade dark, and I just used my MAC 135 brush and just a little in there. And I don't contour normally, so I just put it on kind of messily. I don't know if that's a word, but I just come over this way under my chin and my forehead. Do that. Not sure if I want to switch out my makeup this week, just because I really have been enjoying this routine, and the palette I've been using, everything has been a very nice experience, so I don't know if I'm ready to swap out again. I feel like 1 week isn't really giving me enough time with each product. So for blush, I think today I am let's do this one instead. I'm gonna go in with my Too Faced Sweetheart's Perfect Blush in the shade Sparkling Bellini, and this is what the packaging looks like, and this is the inside. It's really pink, peachy blush, and it does have shimmer, so I did like it. I don't like a lot of shimmer, but the day that I wore it, I felt very pretty. I stay mostly over on this side where it's more peachy, less pink, and then I try to start towards the back and then apply a little bit on the apples of my cheek. This is not my favorite brush for blushes. I'm going to be swapping it out today. This is the Wayne Goss 13. I just feel for blushes that are not very pigmented, it's okay, but for like this one, I feel like then I end up having to really buff it in. It applies it very heavily, so I like softer blush brushes. So after I do that, then I am going to buff my whole face using the Hourglass translucent setting powder for Veil. I had a deluxe sample size, and I love this powder. I am going to finish this, and then I want to buy the full size. But I use this Lancome brush. It's a really fluffy face brush, and I just tap a little bit onto the brush, and then I buff everything in so that it looks more blended, and I feel that it really blurs out my pores and everything just looks put together even before using setting spray. So I haven't missed a step since I got the Hourglass powder. I just love how it looks. So that's that. So that's my complexion done. You see how fast that is. For eyeshadow this last week I was using the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, and one of the days I did more of a colorful look, and you may not think that it's very bold, but I work in a very conservative office setting, so it felt a little extra, but I'm gonna try to recreate it again. And I went in with Candied Peach all over my lid, and then I added Puree on the crease and just did my tight line and waterline and added a lot of mascara, and I just thought that the color looked very pretty. So I'm gonna try doing it again exactly how I did it that day, and hopefully it looks decent. Let's see. I'm going to try it with the Wayne Goss number 6 brush. Okay, and I think I showed it, but just in case, I'm going into this shade here. It's Candied Peach. And it's a peachy color, but it does have specks of like pink glitter in it. But it doesn't translate once you put it on the eyelid. At least I don't see it. Maybe I could just pack it here. It looks like it's coming off. Okay, so once you get it, I think, to the color that you want, add a little bit more. All I did was add Puree on the crease. I'm going in with Summer Yum right here in the crease. I was thinking of doing just peachy, but it has glitter and I really don't want shimmer on my crease today. And I'm using the Wayne Goss number 16 brush, and this is just a very fluffy blending brush. I love it. I really feel like it helps blow out any color that I have. So here, what we're gonna do for the brow bone, I'm gonna go in with this shade Peaches and Cream from here. And just blend it into Peaches and Cream. Almost looks like my skin tone, a little bit lighter, but I just like doing it there so that I can blend the shadows and I don't have like a harsh line between the crease shade and then nothing up on my brow bone. So right there. And then if I think if I just do mascara and tightline waterline and then do my lower lashes, it would be fine. But we can, let's see. No, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I was thinking of deepening it a little bit more. I'm gonna go in with my MAC eyeliner in Costa Riche, and I like to tightline and waterline with this color. Oh no. Since I accidentally put some of this liner on my lid, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do a quick line. I have to tug on my eyes a little bit. I'm sorry for some of you that think that's bad. I don't like using pencil liners on my lashes, on my lids. I'm not very good at it. Maybe I can smudge it, because I don't like, I really don't like how pencil liner looks on my lid. Right, and I think this is gonna be one of the last times that I use this foundation, this mascara, because I've had it open since April and I think it's running out or it dried up completely, but I noticed that it's getting kind of hard to get product. So, good. But I have noticed that every time I use waterproof mascaras, the curl on my lashes stays a lot longer. It holds up throughout my workday. I like this mascara. I like it a lot better than the original, better than Sex Mascara. This one's better. The reason I don't like the original better than Sex is because it's too runny or too wet when you first open it. It takes me a while. I have to keep it open for a week or two before I actually start enjoying the way it performs on my lashes. I'm gonna go ahead and clean up a little bit where I got some mascara and I will be right back. Okay, so this is what the eyes look like right now. I still need to maybe add a little bit of shadow on the lower lash line and then mascara, and then I'm done with the eyes, and then I just have to put a little bit of gel on my brows. So let's use this pencil brush. This is a Wayne Goss number 5 brush, and then I'm just gonna go in with the shade Puree, which is this one right here. It's just a brown shade, and I'm gonna add that on the lower lash line. A little bit of mascara. And I think I want to add this shade Nectar. You could see there, but it's like a really nice gold shimmer shade. And I think I want to add some of that in my inner corner. And a very soft shade. Okay, there's that. I've been loving my NARS Banque de Sable highlighter, and I've mostly been using the shade, it's in French, but this middle gold shade, SALE. Don't know what it's called, and I'm not sure what your name is, but one of my subscribers, Voted for Life, asked me what type of brush I like to use for my gelée type. Yeah, it was Devoted for Life, but she was asking me what type of brush I like to use for the gelée highlighting formulas, and I actually really like the Anastasia A23 brush, but I have to say lately this Luxie 522 tapered highlighter blush has been my favorite. I have 2 of these. I actually got these in when I had my Ipsy subscription, but really what I like about this is that it's very dense yet still movable. But I've noticed that the gelée formulas just apply much nicer with this type of brush. So I'll quickly show. I just tap in here through the excess and then highlight. And I normally stay just to these areas. I'm not sure if you could see it. I'll add more just so it shows on camera. But normally I don't add too much. Alright, and then the last part for me is always my eyebrows. I have pretty full brows, so I just brush them with the spoolie, and if I have a tinted gel, I will go through with a tinted gel. I don't have one right now, so I've been using my Total Temptation brow definer. I have a clear gel that I just bought and I added to my makeup basket this week, but first I go in with this pencil and just fill in wherever I see any sparseness. I mean, I don't do brows much, but I do like to fill them in, or at least do clear gel just to brush down, because I do have, they fan out at the front. And sometimes I use powder too, but this is just easy. And then this is a new Arch Brow Shaping Gel from Hourglass, and I just bought this in a clear because I wanted to see how the spoolie works. I do like it a lot. I've been thinking that once I finish my brow pencils, I may go get it in a tinted formula, because it does keep my brows in place. And I like the wand has two different sizes. I'll go ahead and this side here has a long bristles, and then this side is very short if you see the bottom. So with the long bristles you can brush the hairs, and then the short bristles help to really focus and do detail work, or not detail work, but just really get these little hairs to lay down. Yeah, so I'm really enjoying this. I've just had it this 1 week and it's added to my basket. Now all I need is lips and finishing spray and I'm done. This generally takes me about 15 minutes to get ready in the morning, no more than 20. So let me pick out a lipstick and I'll be back with the finished look. So for lipstick, I'm going to use the MAC lip liner in the shade Whirl with the ColourPop Luxe lipstick. I think that's what they're called. It's from the Makeup Shayla collection in the shade Ooh. 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 So Whirl is a little bit more like a brownie, mauve-y type color. And let's see how it looks. I really haven't paired it together, but this is the coral color from the Makeup Shayla. Just need a lip liner to be able to pull it off. I'm not sure this is a good match. I have Invisalign, so lipsticks are not always such a good idea, but I think I like it. This is the finished look, and very easy, everyday kind of thing. And I did add a little pop of color for summertime. So I'll zoom in so you could see. This is using the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, and yeah. So this is it. This is everything for today. Thank you so much for joining me today and for all the video ideas that you guys have been giving me. I'm really excited and I'm looking forward to being able to share more content on my video. I hope to see you very soon. Bye!